we ain't gonna do that any other time.
Fine now. Turn down.
I'm gonna put this up now, right now.
If you're doing it, turn down.
They gonna let you know what's going on with the right.
Right. Oh no. Hit it again. Hey,
Yo.
Yeah.
What up?
Hey,
What up?
y'all. Howdy, y'all.
Welcome. Wind Down Podcast. How y'all feeling?
Feeling good.
All day.
Feeling great. I
Feeling
look good.
How was everybody's week?
Oh, this week has been a month, you know.
Literally.
I always say, if it's a long week, it feels like a whole month. So I'm glad to see y'all ladies. How was y'all's week?
Nah, it was boring, actually. It was boring. Nothing. I don't think anything extravagant happened to me this week. Nothing fun. Nothing extraordinary. Nothing to write home about. AB, it was your birthday.
Valentine's week. Nobody ain't do nothing for Valentine's Day.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh shoot. Okay, I forgot about Valentine's Day. My Valentine's Day was awesome. It was awesome. We were on vacation, so I really didn't do nothing for Valentine's Day because my Valentine's Day is coming up next week. No go on vacation, so it was awesome. How was you, AB? AB had a birthday and a Valentine's Day.
Yeah, so I ain't really do too much for Valentine's Day. I really ain't do too much for my birthday, but I did though, because my man, he's a massage therapist, so we don't leave that motherfucking baby out.
Well,
you feel me? I had to do shit on my birthday. I just had a calm birthday, like I don't want you to lift a finger type shit. It was good, but we are definitely going out because we both just decided, like, I think the older you get, the more you really don't give a fuck about, like, you know, the extra.
Not I, such cat.
Yeah, the older I get, I really don't care about all of that. And the older, you know what I mean, shit, we gonna do what we gonna do, because we do shit every day. Like, go out, we do things. So
yeah.
it's like, it's just another day. So
well, I
great.
I spent Valentine's Day spoiling my babies. If I don't get a gift, I make sure that my babies get gifts.
Facts.
And yeah,
good shit.
Like I had a good time with my Clo. She's been celebrating her birthday all month, so she was like, "It's still my birthday month." So
that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it, baby.
Yes. I'm glad you had a good birthday and happy Valentine's Day for both of y'all. It was wonderful. Well, for me too, but because I had it with my baby. Well, Larry.
Right. That sounds like everybody had a good time.
And here's to next week. May is going to be a good week next week as well. You know, we got to cheers it in.
Cheers.
Tater tot.
Moment.
You could tell when she occupied.
Nice. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. I'm just pinning something in the chat. Topic I'm pinning it in the chat.
Heard.
All right, guys.
You want me to start it off while you typing?
Let's actually take this shot and then the ball's in your court, sister.
Let's do this shit then.
I have pinned it in the chat, the topic. Do you want to just introduce the topic? Or
we could take a shot first.
Okay.
Till next week. May it be prosperous, peaceful, and that we make this money.
Make this money next week and every week after that.
for the
Get
rest of this
into it.
lifetime.
All right, so topic
Hold on,
of
guys. Hold on one moment. If you guys give me 1 second. Go ahead. Sorry. I just put it in the chat. What are your okay, go ahead, Amy.
oh well, let's see. But I don't know exactly what she put in that. But topic of the day is couple fakes. So what is fake love? What is fake woke? That's a deep one. That's the one I really want to get into. Fake woke. Like, how do you feel about fake woke people? And what exactly is fake woke? I'll dive deep into it. I'll start off. All right. Me, myself, I'm spiritual. You know what I mean? I research a lot of stuff. I don't believe everything that everybody's saying to me. So once it comes to my light, I'll take it and I'll research it. But when I pick up things that I research, I like to spread it, spread it, Some people would be like, oh, well, you just talk the stuff because you hear other people talking stuff, blah, blah, blah. No, I actually sit there and I do research on things. But there's people out there that's on Twitter, that's on TikTok. Oh, man. That's sitting here like repeating basically everything that they hear, but know nothing about what they talk about. And then just leading these people like in the wrong direct, like giving all misinformation. Like, where did you come up with this? And that's why I say, like, do your own research because people is fake out there. Like, it's been fakes for, you know what I mean, all the time since the beginning of the time. You know what I'm saying? So, what is fake woke? To me, that's what fake woke is. Not actually doing your research and just repeating everything that you're hearing and not actually putting the knowledge behind it.
Well, my version of fake. Are you finished on your side?
Kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, I just pinned the topic in the chat as what are your thoughts on this whole woke
Phase.
fake love culture? I had to read y'all. I forgot what I had wrote for a second. My bad.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Ronnie, remind me that I have something to say about what you just said. What you put in the topic as far as this fake black love, what you was just talking about, that whole thing. Remind me, Ronnie. Go.
I will. All right. Well, my version.
Okay, wait, hold on, Ronnie. Can I tell you guys the topic?
Did we not just say?
Go ahead.
I mean, it was just like it wasn't really direct. Exactly. It was just like a little.
Oh, well, read what you put in the pit. Maybe we should have started off like that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah. That's not what you said prior.
I was saying you guys were moving so fast. I was like, geez, okay, whatever. Let's go. I said, what are your thoughts on this whole woke love, aka fake love culture? That's a little bit more easy to understand.
But that goes deep. That's like that keeps going deeper and deeper and deeper. But Ronnie,
that's exactly what y'all said.
That's not what I said. No, I'm saying.
You said you're talking about.
I'm saying the topic goes deeper and deeper and deeper.
Oh,
that's
the topic.
I was saying.
Okay,
yes,
I'm about to say that is what you said.
Yes, go ahead, Ronnie.
Drop it in them drawers.
All right. Okay, well, my version of like how AB said she's spiritual. I'm a Christian, and I feel like that goes along with basically faith. That the Bible states that many are going to come to the stage, but not many are supposed to be the one that's preaching. Like, I'll say it in layman's terms that way. But how I feel about it is fake woke is people spinning their own twist on what they hear or what they think is truth. That's my opinion to it.
Thanks, Ron.
Like, people putting their own spin on basically knowledge that way. We said that they don't know much on, or they got an idea. Like a lot of people in the take the Bible and twist it up so many ways. Like they'll tell you have to be submissive, you have to be this, you have to be that, you have to be this, that, and the third, to the point where you don't know what is truth and what is out there that's just to say something. That's my opinion on fake woke. What about you, Todd?
I agree. I agree with what you said. I do. I think so too. I think that everybody just has to be very conscious right now. Everybody's trying. I don't think they want to be conscious. I think people want to pretend like they're conscious, and when people believe in that they're conscious, I think they believe that makes their IQ go up. It makes them sound smarter, so they feel smarter. So everybody's running around here because they think they genius, and everybody feels like they figured it out. I'm the one who figured it out. I figured it out. That's what I honestly believe. I do believe that it's people's opinions. That's it. Everybody's opinion is appreciated. You have to just accept what you believe. That's how I feel about that.
Do your own research.
Well,
pretty much.
Do your what? Do your own research.
Pretty much.
I mean, like God said, lean not to your own understanding. Like that's what I've always been taught. And again, everybody always has something to say because they're always gonna have their own personal opinion in the matter. And then they're going to use it as a tool some way or another. Like some people use the Bible as a manipulation tool. A lot of people use that way. A lot of people,
yes,
they'll use it as a tool, and rather than have it as something that is useful, it's something to hurt you.
That is the reason why I am spiritual, by the way, because of that reason right there. What up, so because
you got a comment. I think it's Richard. He said, "Queen AB said I'm sweaty with the drippy, silky break face, the heart eyes."
What's up? What's up, little bro?
That's Richard, right?
What happened?
That's Richard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome. It's been a while.
Jumbo.
He said Queen AB with the heart eyes, and he said I'm sweating with the
Who said that?
With the like
with the
face. Who said that? And Sosa said, "How are you guys tonight?" R1 said, "Yo, Sosa." So they talking to Sosa. Yes, lit.
All right, so how do y'all feel about the topic that's pinned? Everybody that's chatting with us, hey, let us know what you feel. I have a question, y'all. I got a question. You ain't remind me, Ronnie, but I reminded myself. I got a question.
Because I got thrown off. Thank you.
All right, so I have a question. You know, with all this stuff going on right now, like with the everybody is pointing out the hate crimes and just different stuff going on towards Black people. Do you feel that some of the other people that is commenting on like, oh, this is wrong, do you think that that's all for because it's going on right now for the TV and they just want to join in and join the fight? Or do you think that that's genuine?
It's just like going back in the days, like there were some white people that were like, oh, that's wrong, peace, love, harmony, but still in the background was still doing the same shit, saying like, you can't use my freaking water fountain. Like, I think of course it's just for camera time. A lot of it is
I'm not saying all people like that. I don't want people to think that that's what we're thinking, because that's not
what I'm
thinking. Definitely some. Definitely some. I'm gonna tell you why I said that. I was at work today, right? And it's this girl at my job. She indirectly throws, like, she'll slip up and say something. Like, them people that be trying to throw shit in there to see if they can get away with little stuff. Like, one day she said something about my hair. Like, so, but do you have to, like, untwist it and twist it back up? Like, I don't know how you guys' hair work. Like, it was just, like, mad different stuff. Or she'll be like, can you go take this to this Black lady table? Like, just stuff like that, real shit. But she be making it seem like she's not trying to be racist. And she, I love Black people. To me, I feel like if you gotta say that to me and like go hard to tell me that, you really don't fuck with us like that, for real. And why you try to break your neck? But like, she be indirectly saying some racist shit, and I call her out on it because y'all know me. It wasn't nothing like that. I think a lot of people is like that, and real, like, a lot of people is like that. Like, that's what made me think about that, because that shit has been happening to me for like a week now, and I'm about to really slam this bitch, to be honest. But I'm trying to be nice. But it's a lot of slick racism.
God dang.
Yeah, no, it's like, Did y'all never encountered that? Like a slick, you know do you know what I'm trying to say? Have you ever encountered that? Like, how did you react on that? Like,
You guys chime in.
who's trying to chime in?
No, I want to speak.
Yeah. So what you feel about that?
Because I want to say something about that. As far as that, I do think that it's very much pandering. I do feel
Okay.
like people, it's all about what's the wave, whatever the wave is. People cheap. I believe people are cheap, and they will follow anything, do anything, just because that's what the majority is doing. So a lot of that is pandering. Um, in the comments, Sosa said, "Nah, it's fake. Is all for the comments." R1 said, "I agree, for real, for sure." So other people do feel like that too. I do feel like that all of this Black Lives Matter. People don't care about lives matter. People don't care about each other's lives, all lives, new lives, green life. Nobody cares about nobody but themselves. At the end of the day, I feel like
basically
we are living in a very
self matters. Your self lives matters. That's what it basically is. Your own life matters.
So I just feel like we just live in a selfish world, and everybody's really selfish right now, and they're just living for self. At the end of the day, and when you really think about it, can you blame anybody for living for self?
I was just about to say that.
Could you really, 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 really be bad at that? I mean, as far as you following people, I don't think that that's the right thing to do. I think, again, do your own research and go what works for you, what you feel is the right destination. You know what I'm saying? For your destiny. I think you should follow that. I don't think that you should just be up here jumping over here to take a bullet for somebody that's never going to take a bullet for you. You'll be surprised at parents that won't even bullets for their children. You'll be it gets to the point where it gets to where you have to choose. And it's either, do you love me unconditionally or do you love me conditionally? You know what I mean? And unconditionally would be, for me, you sacrifice your life for your children, right? But some people won't do that. They'll say, I love you forever, I love you so much, I love you with everything in my heart. But when it comes down to the moment, motherfuckers freeze up.
I mean,
seen today, the lady baby with the dogs. Did you guys see the video with the dogs attacking the baby? And the mom just let the baby go and stood there, and I guess she got in shock. And the dog was trying to attack the damn baby. The guys came shooting at the damn dogs.
Dang, that's crazy.
R1 says, "Stupid is as stupid does. If you gotta show fake love, you just playing yourself." My opinion, for real.
For
I
real.
agree with that.
Agreed. Agreed. But it's so crazy because
don't like me. You gotta give me fake love. Like, don't like me. I'd rather you just not like me. I'd rather you just not be cool.
I'd rather you not be my friend.
You're worse than an enemy.
Yeah.
You're worse than an enemy. A person that will literally stand there and smile in your face all the while stabbing you in the chest with a smile on their face is very dangerous.
Is the enemy.
That is you're worse. Definitely.
That is very dangerous. That's a demon.
They'll do anything. They will do anything.
That is a damn demon. Like, so that's all I gotta say. I'm bowing out. Please pass the mic. Please pass the mic.
Ronnie, you got a game, bro?
You were talking when I was talking. You better have something to say.
Hell, I mean, I was gonna just chime in off of what you were saying. It's like, we were all taught back in the day, look out for yourself. Like, hell, in anything that we are taught, you look out for yourself. Like, you go to heaven, you look out for yourself.
Sosa said it's snakes in the grass for real. R1 says, or do you love me by force? Good one. That is a really one.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I feel like that too. I agree with that.
Are you here because of time, or are you here because of history? Are you just here because you just don't want to let it go? You know what I mean? Yeah. Do you really want to be here, or do you feel like, dang, I've been riding this long, I can't just, you feel me? That has been done before.
A lot of it.
Lord. Yeah.
That's even when you get down to even as far as getting married. Like, do you marry for love, or do you?
Are you in it for a circumstance?
security. I'm not gonna say circumstance. I'm gonna say, do you marry for love or do you marry for security?
Security.
It only can go two ways. It can't be circumstance. It can only go two ways. Either you love this person or
Facts.
this person makes you feel secure and you know you don't have no worries and everything is good. So it's only two ways. And I feel like that's true. That's another way.
Yeah.
Bro, that's definitely facts, bro. That was a good one.
So you have to be careful. But you really never gonna know. Like you really don't know. Nobody really never knows who you playing with. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta keep your
You never know anybody's true intention.
But you wanna know what's so crazy? Some people only know fake love because that's what they've been showed. So
facts. R1 said angel brain, evil heart. Facts. I agree with that.
facts,
I totally agree
facts.
with
But you know
that. A
what I
lot of
mean? Some
demons
people
running
don't
around.
even know what real love is. So they show you fake love because that's all they
That's
really
all
know.
they're taught.
And it's
Yeah.
sometimes it doesn't even have to necessarily just be they're showing you fake love. They just show you what they know.
What they
Like
know.
if they don't
But not
know
knowing that
love,
that's
you
just
can't
not
say
no
it's
real
fake
fucking
because
love.
that's what they think is love. And you gotta also remember too, everybody interprets love differently, and everybody
Right.
has their own love language. So
You're right.
you know, not two people are gonna always be the same. You
Check our
know,
other episode with the love language if y'all want to hear what we had to say about that. It's definitely up in the previous videos. Had to say
because
that out
even when
there.
you think about that, right? Now you can say like, even when you're in a relationship, you know, when you go through things, you be like, oh my God, because I would never do that. Like, I don't know why I did this. But in your mind, it's like you wouldn't do it, but I'm not you. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
don't
Right.
interpret it that way. Like, even like in my own person, I'll just use myself as example. In my own relationship, like sometimes me and my man will have an argument about something, and we'll see things two separate ways, two totally different ways. Like, and then when we get to talking about it, it's like, oh wow, are you serious? I didn't mean it like that. And they like, well, you know, I thought you meant, you know what I mean, such and such.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes it's all about you. You really have to communicate. You
I was
really
just
have
about to say communication.
if you do not communicate, that's why you have do your own research. That's why it's very important. R1 says, or stability, actually, or sexual satisfaction, or plain old happiness. Yeah. Happiness is definitely at the bottom, plain old happiness. Because a lot of the times you don't be that happy. A lot of times you be fake happy. Let's not forget about that too. You be fake happy, like you put a freaking smile on your face, and then inside you're dying, you're crying, like your insides are screaming. Like a lot of the times you have to do that, but you still gotta put on that strong face. Even a lot of the times you could be depressed, and people be like, "Oh, you ain't depressed? She just went out with us. We was chilling." Just because I went out with you
That
don't
don't
mean
mean
I'm not
nothing.
depressed on the inside. Maybe I went out to not feel depressed, and guess what? That shit don't go nowhere. It doesn't leave like that. It still sits there. You know what I'm saying? It still marinates. My mom might not be as focused on it at that moment, but it's still manifesting itself in the back of my head. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta be careful for that too. Fake love, fake whoop. Yes, a massa. How's it
All right.
here? How's it here, boss? So you know, as far as those people, that's how I feel about them. It's a lot of conscious ass sheep out here. A lot of people just ride.
Leading people the wrong way sometimes.
Yeah,
That's
because
why
it's just what
you
sounds
gotta
good.
do your own research and be careful too. Like everything ain't love. Like you know what I mean.
That's why you have to be very attentive. And you have to pay attention to the people that's around you. You have to pay attention to the people's actions that's around you. You know what I'm saying? That's imperative. Because listen, if you pay attention to how a person moves, it's gonna tell you a lot about who you do. A lot. Just by sitting back, right?
Yo, it's so funny you
Facts.
said
What's
that.
up? I'm gonna drop it in the chat. I ain't know. You ain't tell me what we was doing.
Huh?
Not you, AB. I'm talking about in the chat.
Oh yeah, y'all. Who's chiming in? Who want to join?
Yeah, boys.
Sosa,
You
little
already.
bro. That's the little brother.
Some people is lying. Some people do be lying their whole damn life. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Facts.
Just don't know. They lie so much, don't even know that they lying. Like they believe they own lie. That's how you know you lie too much. Yo, I had this boyfriend, y'all. Look, this is back in the day, yo. He lied about everything to the sneakers that was on his feet. bro.
I hate a liar.
Yo, like, bro, it ain't that deep. Like, first of all, I'm not a materialistic person. I don't care about none of that stuff. I like it. I like it. You know what I mean? But I could care less. You feel me? If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. You don't gotta lie to me. Because if you lie to me about something so little as sneakers, then you guarantee about to lie to me about something real big. And I can't even kick it with you. Like, it's something. This nigga said, yeah. I said, listen, I gotta tell you the story. Fuck this blasting. Don't nobody know who it is. All right, so check it. We in the den chilling, bro. He comes in the door, right? We in the den. I'm like, oh, you got some fresh airs on? Them white Jones, they all crisp and shit. And he was like, yeah. Y'all, I sat down now probably a few minutes later. I'm not paying attention to it. But something told me to look down, right? So I looked down. And these shits was Shaqs. Like, that nigga was like, and I'm like, bro, you don't gotta lie. Like, why would you lie? Like, I don't care about that. You still look good. Like,
maybe he
I like
lied
what you
because he
got
was
on.
embarrassed. Because
I
maybe
know,
he
because a
think
lot
you
of
were
men
of
deal
a
with
certain
pride. Like,
stature.
it's a lot of men deal with pride. And I'm gonna tell you, a lot of men feel like all they have is their appearance or like materialistic things. Like, nobody, I don't, and I think it's because a lot of people don't tell men that, you know what I mean? It's more to you than that. Like, some people think that females, that we just need the tender stuff, the wisdom that you got this, but men need to be lifted up too.
They
They
do.
human.
Yeah,
They feel just like we
and
do. They
men need
want
a
some stuff on
compliment.
Valentine's Day too, but ain't gonna tell you. You know what I mean? Like, they want stuff too. Like, a lot of people think that men don't think like we do. And why don't they? They're
Yeah,
human.
I
Like,
agree.
and I
I
think that's
agree.
why a lot of men are the way they are now, because a lot of people don't treat them. They want you to be hard as da 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 da. Like, it's not okay. It is okay. It's okay.
It
You know
is.
what I mean? And I think it's not enough men that knows that, and it's because of how people portray a man to be. So now they feel like,
Because they're supposed to be more masculine.
right. So,
So because they're supposed to
sir,
be,
How are you guys?
what's up, little bro?
hey,
How's it going?
how you doing?
Fine. How are you?
I'm
Where you at? I
good.
can't see you.
I'm good.
I can't see you.
Good. Oh, you can't see me?
No.
All right, did that work?
Oh,
Yeah.
gang, I can see you. Hey,
How are you
Welcome
guys?
back, sister.
Hey,
what's up?
thank you. Thank you. I'm
Hey,
just chilling. How about you guys?
we're
I'm good.
good.
Chilling,
How was
chilling,
your
chilling.
Valentine's Day?
I'm back.
Welcome,
My
busy.
bad. My phone was doing some
Good.
trippy.
I was
Okay. Sosa,
Hey,
how was your
Sosa.
Valentine's Day?
pretty good. It
Your
was
phone
pretty good. How
breaking
was your
up.
guys'?
Can't hear you. Your connection's
You're
bad.
lagging, close.
Oh, my fault. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, young guy.
Hey, how are you guys?
Good.
Good. How was your
That's
Valentine's
good.
Day?
I was pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
What
Did
you
you
had?
get?
What did you do? What you do?
What you do?
Tell me what you did for Valentine's Day.
Keep going in and out.
Damn, baby. Want to go back? You want to go out and come
All
back
right, my
in?
fault.
Oh, you good? Okay.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, your hair look good.
Oh,
Your
thank
hair
you.
look
Thank
good.
you. Thank
So
you.
tell me what you did on Valentine's Day, because I'm curious. I want to know.
I worked the whole day, so I didn't do anything
Damn.
special.
So,
Did you have a Valentine?
No, I don't have time for that.
Oh,
What about
I
you
know
okay.
guys?
that's right. Get that money, honey.
Okay, you better
Worry
be
about that
busy.
other stuff later.
Yeah,
Word, you better be busy.
He
I
said
know
I'm
that's
keeping more money to myself on Valentine's Day. Fuck you talk about.
right. It's the party. Turn up. It's the party tonight. Okay, so listen, Sosa, tell us what you
yeah.
think. Tell us what you think
All right.
about this whole little topic right here, about this fake woke stuff. This fake
Uh,
love.
So, what like are we kind of talked about a lot? Are you talking about like or like one particular?
Okay, so how do you feel about like everybody trying to be so conscious now? Like everybody's so-called like
Woke.
yeah, everybody out here, you know,
That's very much
protesting.
so aware.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go. Everybody's
you
acting
know,
all, yeah, so
I've just been I've
conscious.
really I really haven't been paying too much attention to it. I've just been letting them do their thing. I've been doing my thing. You know,
So
just
do you feel like people are pandering? Like they just riding the wave? What's going on? They
yeah,
really
yeah,
don't give a damn about what the hell's going on in the world. I mean, people
yeah. I'm
don't get
not.
me wrong. People do care about what's going on in the world. I don't
uh
think all this activism stuff is as realistic as they want you.
Yeah, that's
Even with the politicians and all of that. Like I feel like that about everybody.
I mean,
I'm
like
not-
I
yeah.
feel like
I could be wrong, I don't know.
history repeats itself. That's all I gotta say.
All right, how do you feel about the fake love though? You're right, Ronnie. You're right though. How do you feel about the fake love?
Well, I feel like it definitely exists. Like I'm sure we've all had experiences with it. You know.
Mm-hmm. Like
I don't like.
friends and we got fake
What
friends.
about
Yeah.
like circumstantial love? Like you just in it for something, whether it's
Yeah.
love, whether it's money, whether it's a place.
So yeah,
How do you
I've actually
It all
done
depends
that.
on what it is.
We can't see
I'm gonna
you.
lie.
We can't
Yeah.
see you, Ara.
What's that?
That's Ara.
Say it right.
You gotta come
R1.
on camera, R. You gotta come on camera.
Oh,
Hey,
my.
but wait, Sosa was in the middle of talking.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
sorry,
you're good.
Sosa, come back on camera. I'm sorry. R was yelling in the background.
No, you're good. You're good.
Hey,
No, you're
Caesar
good.
Antonio. Okay.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hey,
No, I was just saying. So yeah. So Caesar Antonio. I think that's McGee.
McGee.
I think that's his brother's account. Yeah. Yeah, that's his.
Lit with all the accounts. McGee. McGee
His-
got all the accounts.
Yee.
I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Yo,
Sosa. Repeat.
Hey,
yo,
boo.
yo,
Caesar
yo,
Antonio.
You're
yo.
Oh
Yo.
shit. It's our crew.
Welcome back,
Yo.
y'all.
All
baby.
three of them. All three of them.
Yo.
It's our crew.
All
Hey,
right, so
crew.
real
How
quick.
y'all doing?
Hey, y'all.
Good.
Nope.
So
So,
kind of back to what you were saying about like circumstantial love and all that, right?
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, like circumstantial love.
so I've done that before. McGee knows about it. There was this girl I used to work with. Her name was May, and I kind of just fucked with her to make work go by faster. I'm not gonna lie. And so I've been there, just like, but we're good now. We're friends now.
okay,
But
well, at least you're friends.
yeah,
Yeah, we good now. We friends.
Yeah, just to let the time go by at work.
No, but
I
it be
just
like
fuck
that
with
sometimes too, though. Like, you get your little work boo. Just so you know,
Yeah.
yeah. No, you
little
got to
fun
do
at
it.
work.
Yeah,
Make work a
yeah.
little fun. Yeah, that's very
Mhm.
true. And it does make the time go by faster. That's very true. Rashad, you want to chime
Absolutely.
Chiming on what?
on this whole topic? Whatever you
What?
feel
Fake
comfortable
love and the circumstantial love and all that.
in the
Yeah.
Facebook stuff.
Everything. Do you think this whole culture thing is everybody jumping into it just to hop on the train, or is it just
I mean, on that part, I'll kind of ad lib on that part when you say jumping into the culture, because I myself have grown up with all type of cultures. When you say Indian, Jamaican, Haitian, you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to, jumping into things, I kind of believe you on that part. I do, but there's certain people that don't. There are certain people who are, with the situation that's going on at that moment, or, there's people that do want to be within that history that, hey, I wasn't on that side, I was on this side, and I want to let you know that because I'm not that type of person type thing. There's a lot of people out there like that. And some people need to understand that not everybody is that typical person that we always worry about.
Yeah, as
when
I
it comes to
stated
our
in the
culture.
beginning,
Mhm.
You know
facts.
what I'm
That
saying?
is definitely
So,
facts.
and I'm not trying to say anything litigating to mess up anything, but as far as that
No, you're
goes,
right.
when it comes to our skin color, everybody feels like we're aggressive and we can't talk.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So I myself, as I grown up, I like to put myself around a lot of people to make sure that I'm not that type of person to just jump at somebody because of how they are. You see what I'm saying? I have to study that person. I don't care how slow it is. I don't care if it's a day. I don't care if it's a month. I don't care if it's 3 years. I'm going to be around you until I understand you. And once I understand you, I would know if I need to move on or I need to remove myself from that situation.
Facts.
And
Okay,
that
I
comes
love
into
it.
fake love and circumstantial love. Now, if you're in circumstantial love, then you're a dumbass. I'm just going to say it. Because if you put yourself in a situation where you can't get out of that love, then what are you doing? You
And
can't move on.
circumstantial love is not good too, because if you depending on that person and everything, what happens when they leave?
Yeah.
What happens if they die?
Yeah, like you're screwed. Like you're totally screwed.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to talk about that. What happens if they're dead?
That's what I said. Leave. Period. Gone. Finito. Bye bye. Whichever way, however
What you gonna do then?
situation, you're
It's the
totally
same thing.
screwed.
Like what happened?
And it falters into what you call circumstantial love. It could be money. It could be, like I said, sexual satisfaction. It could be happiness. It could be, hey, I need somebody to talk to because of my mental state, or it could be anything.
It could be out of boredom. It could be out of anything.
It could be for entertainment as well.
Mm-hmm.
Some people like to entertain things. Some people like entertaining a lot of people.
True.
Mickey,
That is true.
sound familiar?
Right, you're right.
Biggie. Biggie.
Hey, so I'm gonna drink on that one, fam.
What's up, Biggie?
Hey,
Yo,
yeah.
what up?
Chime in on
What
the
up,
fake
Tay?
love, circumstantial love stuff.
Hey, well, like I said last time, I'm religious, so I only believe in one partner. You heard me? So, I don't believe in just messing with a girl to mess with her. So I should believe in one partner, and that's it.
And I told her to respect you on that because there's not a lot of people out there like that.
It need to be
Thank
more
you,
people
sir.
more than like that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's so cute. You said thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. So,
He
do
did
you,
that last
so
time. I
you
told him don't
feel
call
like
me
you
later.
should be strictly in a monogamous relationship? Okay, but even with being in a monogamous relationship, right?
How serious can you take it?
Right. And how do you know if the person's feelings are genuine?
Yeah.
Perfect question.
Just conversing, talking. And
Talking
you're not
doesn't do
supposed-
everything, fam.
Exactly, that's what
conversing.
Can he get it
No,
out?
but just
Sorry.
everything though. Not just everything though. Just
Communication
you don't have
is
to
key in a relationship, though. It is the
Yeah.
number one key in a relationship.
trust a lot of things, but it's not. You can't just I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but just time really. You can't really allow that happen like right away. So just time, I would say.
Time.
Just time. I guess that's a good word. I guess that's a good word to use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time, conversing, getting to know them, and that means just in any way, knowing them physically, mentally, and so yeah, like I said, just time.
Okay.
Some people take things on looks as well.
Yes, and
Some
that is
people
Some
like
people are
that.
very superficial people. As far as it's not even just looks, money. Some people base it off of how much money a person has. You know,
Where
there's
they
a lot
live
of
at.
materialistic things. Yeah, a lot of materialistic things.
What their family situation is.
Yeah, you can
And
learn
that
all those
goes-
things by
And
talking.
that goes back to when I said some people don't know what love is. Maybe those materialistic people, that's how their parents brought their love, or anybody around them here. Oh, dang, I wasn't around, but
That
dang, let me
love.
go buy you this. Let me go give you this. Let me keep giving you bread or whatever. Like some people,
Just to keep you quiet.
yeah.
Like,
So
Sometimes that's all people know how to do.
when you raised up that way, that's what you think you're supposed to get because you've been getting it. So I need to keep getting
Like
it.
your
I can
parents,
get it
like,
now, right?
sometimes your parents set you up to be like, hey, let me treat you like this. So the man that you get with has to get you all of this and that and the third.
Yeah, I feel like some people do think
Set
like
you up
that.
for
Now,
failure.
some people it's different.
I was
Kinda
about to
just
say
like
that
how people-
again. it's all based off, again, you can't say like, oh, people don't know how to love, they don't know how to love. They can't say they don't know how to love. People are gonna love in their own language. They're gonna love the way
That's
that
why I
they
said the
believe
money.
is the correct way
Like
to love.
my love
Some
language.
people do feel
Louis.
like buying people things is the way to get to a person's heart, because that's how they were, they interpret it from however, they encountered love. But that doesn't make it wrong. But that's where it comes in, like I said about that communication. You have to two people have to both be able to express that to each other. You have to have
Mhm.
understanding. You have to say to that person, like, okay, look, this may be what you do, but this is not what I
But
do.
this is not what I do. Right,
This is
facts.
not what I like. You know what I
Right,
mean? This is not for me. And this is where the love gonna come in, because either they're gonna fuck with what you're saying or they're not.
right. Or they that.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Maybe we
I
should talk
love
about the
you.
types
I
of
Yeah.
love
appreciate
languages
you.
there
Hey.
is.
I'm gonna
Huge
acknowledge
to say.
what you
That was
said.
good.
I'm gonna acknowledge what you said, and I'm not gonna buy you gifts no more. Hey, okay, what do you prefer? Do you prefer walks in the park? Do you like long car rides? Do you like picnics? Like, what do you prefer? You know what I mean? What is it gonna take to make us work? You guys have to
Right.
be able to meet in the middle, and you can't say like Ronnie said,
Compromise.
"Oh, well, my parents brought me up. They raised me up to be like that." Again, like you said, they setting you up for failure, because if you believe that that is the correct way to do it, you're all
Right,
wrong, and you will forever fall back to the bottom. You'll never be
right.
where you need to be, because you don't know how to stand on your own. That is teaching you to lean on somebody else for what the things that you're supposed to have and the things that you're supposed to be able to attire in your own life. Like, you shouldn't have to say, okay, this is what you can have standards. There's nothing wrong with having standards. Now you step into, because your parents, as a parent, you're going to teach your child what you think is the best thing for them, the best lesson of life. Okay, you're gonna give them the best advice always. Okay, so now if you're telling your child, like, okay, this is how you should carry yourself, right? Now, one thing God gave each and every one of us is our own brain to figure
I
out
said what I said earlier.
how we want to function. Now, you can say, okay, this is how I was raised, but you're old enough to determine whether this is how you want to function. Is that how you want to move forward in life? Or you can step back and say, wait, hold up, that's not right. That's not right. Just
But
like
you
you
know what's so
saying,
crazy? Some
buying
people
me
really
shit,
don't
that's
think
not
that way
right.
though.
You can't buy my love. That's not right. You see what I'm saying? You have to be
People
able
don't
to,
think that way though. Some people really think like, well, shit, it's been happening all the time. Like
but
you would
that's where
think when
that's
you
what I
grow
said.
up
You
that
have to
you,
be able to
yeah,
communicate that. If
right.
you don't communicate that, you're never going to get to the destination that
Yeah,
you're
that's what
trying
I'm
to achieve.
saying. That's what I'm
You
saying.
won't be able to get there without that communicating, because that's what you're gonna always bump into a black wall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
There's never gonna be no understanding. And you're gonna be wasting your time. Before you know it, you're gonna turn around, you're gonna be 65 years old trying to figure out what went wrong.
My gal, let
I agree.
preach,
That's
my gal.
That's my opinion. So I do think that, in a relationship, you need to just meet in the middle. You have to be willing to compromise, and you have to be willing to accept things that you don't normally, that you don't normally like. Things that you don't, you know what I mean? You don't like. If you love this
compromising.
person, you'll be willing to accept certain things. You guys have to meet in the middle. Like, that's the only way it's gonna work. I feel like, my opinion. That's the only way you're gonna work.
When
You
you
know what I'm
get
saying?
into a relationship, it's no longer a me thing.
Right. Because even like, look at these rich people. Rich people get married to other rich people, but guess what? Them rich people don't always be happy. They don't be
Right.
happy. They don't be happy. I have this money
And
and
half
I
of the
married
stuff
this
is
man,
due to
and
the
this
cameras,
and
to be
even
honest.
like a lot of, exactly, like me and my man was talking about the other night, like even like with a lot of these celebrity wives and stuff, these bitches be miserable as hell. They be
Yeah.
having all the luxuries, but inside they be miserable. They be buying friends. They're paying people to be friends with them.
Kim
Money
Kardashian.
can't
I can
buy
name one,
you
for
love.
example. Y'all probably gonna hate me for this, but I can see it I can see it every time I see it. Every time they have a segment, every time they have a little storyline. The Miz and
Yeah.
Maurice.
I don't even know what that
Y'all don't
is.
know who that is, but they're in the wrestling company that I follow a lot. It's called WWE. You can literally see in their faces how they act and how they portray their faces, how they're doing
What
things.
is that, Miz?
The Miz and Maurice.
Oh yeah, I know you talking about. I know you talking about. I know you talking about.
You can see Maurice's face. You see what I'm saying? You can see how she kisses the Miz. You can see how she reacts when he says certain things. You see what I'm saying? You can see everything within the TV production. because they show all of that. They do it on purpose. You see what I'm saying? So it goes into what y'all saying with the fake love and the circumstantial love. You're only in it because of certain things.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
What can you
Towards,
gain from it,
and
right?
I'm sorry to bring wrestling into this. Is one of my favorite things, but it goes with the subject. It's like, for example, Edge and Beth Phoenix. Their love is real. You see what I'm saying? Because they have that same intellect. They want to be that same, best in the world type thing when it comes to their craft. You see what I'm saying? And that becomes to where it comes into business and personal and all that other stuff. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. I just kind of thought of that when you said that, Octavia. I'm sorry about that.
No,
But
that's good. It's good. This is good. This is good. I like
it was kind of random because I see it within the TV when I watch it, and it's like, damn, what you said kind of clicked. I'm like, damn, I'm seeing that within what I'm watching on TV, what I like to watch. So it's like, all right, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, it's
sorry.
really everywhere.
Right, I just said that it is everywhere.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, it
Even
is.
on that real love and hip hop shit, like it's on there too. Like you can see the fakeness within it. You see what I'm saying? Like I used to watch that shit with my sister sometimes, and I'm not gonna lie. When I'm bored, I watch that shit. And when I look at some of these celebrities, it's funny. Don't get me wrong. They be putting out this shit, and
like
sometimes it makes me wonder. It makes me wonder, like, why they're doing that shit. It's because they want that publicity. They want that, that popularity. They want the views. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what is it really doing to your person, to your soul,
your mental,
yeah. What is it really doing to you?
And that's
because
that's
like you said, it's for the camera, Sosa, right?
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, what is it doing behind those cameras?
That's
we
what
don't
I was
know
saying
that.
To what Ronnie
we don't
was
say
saying,
that. They don't say that shit on camera, so we have to look
exactly. That's what I said. Exactly to what Ronnie was saying. Like, even if your parents did raise you to be this way, that doesn't mean that that's how you have to be. Like, you can say like, "Oh, my parents raised me to be this house duty person," and then you get with this guy, but that's why you're fucking miserable. You're not happy in the inside because that's not what you wanted. That's what they wanted for you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times as parents, you notice that you live vicariously through your children.
That's why I say you can't really judge any of these celebrities, what they do and how they do it, how they portray themselves on TV, because you don't know what they're going through behind the scenes. Y'all don't know shit.
And then we pop up talking about this bitch in rehab, this bitch done overdose, this done happened. We all be saying like,
you don't
oh
know why
God,
that happened.
Why would she do that? She had everything.
You know what I'm saying? They're hiding things behind the scenes. They're not gonna show you everything.
And but that goes for broke people too. Shit, I go through that same
That's
shit.
what I was about to say. The daily, but I was about to say, not even just the celebrities. Fuck, it's your daily,
regular day-to-day people.
Hey, I was just using that as an example, but it is a prime example that we need to bring up. Some people does use celebrities for what they do on TV, and we have to understand that at the end of the day, they just trying to live their life and make their money. You see what I'm saying?
It's not real. It's TV. It's entertainment. It's supposed to keep us entertained. That is the point.
So I ain't gonna name no names, but I see people getting embarrassed for no apparent reason. You see what I'm saying? Like we sit here and judge these people for what they saying on TV, but in reality, we don't know what the hell they're going through on the celebrity side.
And a lot of the times too, we have to also pay. You got to be careful too, because a lot of times they'll come out and tell you, "Oh, don't do this and don't do that." That's what they're doing in the back. Everything that they told you not to do, they're doing it.
And then
we also,
and they live their lives totally opposite of what they present to us. You know what I mean?
But I mean, like,
again, people can always put their best foot forward.
That's what I was about to say. Like, even with your regular schmegular, people, like for your friends, you're gonna put on your best foot forward. But
always.
Like behind closed doors, you don't know that your homegirl may be getting jumped on. I'm just saying.
Right.
Like everything.
Yeah.
She might be a
girlfriend
cutter.
too.
She could be a cutter. You don't know what the hell.
You don't know what she's going through. Like she may be like smiling for you, be like, "Babe, I'm okay," and then the next 3 seconds she is breaking down in tears. Like
check on your people. Let me tell you,
check on your friends.
There's signs though. Like there is definitely signs. Like
I mean, like I mean,
It's
like
fine,
you'll
but
see
you gotta.
it.
Some people can't catch it. You know what I mean? Because some
But not
people's
all
real
the
good
time.
at
Some
hiding.
people are very
Some
good at
people's real
hiding
good
shit.
at hiding. I know,
Yeah, yeah. So
but
sometimes you won't even see
but
no damn
if you
signs.
read faces specialists
Yeah.
a little bit, you know, or just listen to a person, that's why it's always good to listen more than anything, because a person's going to tell you about themselves without even knowing that they're telling you about yourself. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's why my mom, rest in peace, always told me like, yo, sometimes maybe you need to shut the fuck up. Legit, her words. Sometimes you just need to shut the fuck up. How you gonna hear me if you talking?
Okay.
Like real, yo,
True.
and that's real. That I think about. I say that all the time now.
I
But
tell
I
that to
think
my
about
son
that.
all the
Like
time too.
you
Like
gotta
you
I
listen.
mean,
can't
like
hear
I
me
think
if you
I be
talking.
like, and then don't just talk just to react, like get a reaction. Listen to me. Don't
That's why I
just
tell him don't talk just to
yeah,
talk to listen.
That
yeah.
goes for
Talk
both
to
sides, though.
That's
yeah.
for
But as a
everybody.
parent,
Yeah, just listen on one side and think everything is going to work. You got to listen on both sides, and then everything
No,
going to be
yeah,
as
perfect.
a
because
parent, yeah,
I was about to say, as far as a parent too, yes,
Even
because
with
yeah.
kids, yeah.
I don't be want to listen like, oh, I be thinking, oh,
Shit, now
I'm the
that you
mother,
say
I'm
that
always
shit,
right. I'm not always right. I'm not
now
always
that you
right.
say
Yeah.
that shit, hey, sometimes people don't understand that kids show us everything. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Kids are the future. I don't care how many movies we got to watch. I don't care how many shows
And
we got to
kids
watch.
are sponges.
Kids are
They
our
soak up
future. And
everything.
everything that we sit here and teach them, they are going to do. Okay? I don't care what the hell you're doing. You
Yeah.
could be putting them in fashion shows. You could be putting them in, on these celebrity shows. You could be putting them on a basketball, a football team. But whatever goes on behind the scenes, you got to realize they seeing that shit, and that's what they're gonna learn. You see what I'm saying? You can't think that, oh, I'm just gonna hide this from everybody else, and the kids just gonna be all right. Nah, that's where the mental experiences come in, because then they're gonna show that shit on TV, and how you gonna explain that?
Uh-huh.
Think about that. You see what I'm saying? That go for the burnt people too. You have to realize what you present in front of people. You see what I'm saying? That goes with what you wear, and that's just how society goes nowadays. But at the end of the day, we have to worry about that shit nowadays. We have to worry about what name brand we wearing. And that goes on what you said, AB, with that lion shit. Like, oh, we have to worry about if we're wearing Shaqs or Jordans or
Right.
Nikes or anything like that. And I'm not a stylish type of nigga, but I have to say this. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I don't give a damn if my hair is done. I don't care if my shoes are Shaqs or anything that thereof. If you don't love me how the hell I am, get the fuck out. You see what I'm saying? Because that's not who I am. I'm not
Yeah.
here to impress you. I'm here to love you
Right.
to the end. And that's
Okay.
it. You see what I'm saying? And if that's not what it is, bye. Bye. Because that's
Right.
not real
True.
to me. Materialistic and expectations. That's not, as far as where we're going to, as far as communicating, should not matter. You see what I'm
Alright, so
saying?
I
Because
got a question for the
if you're not giving what society wants, then we're failures. Are we not?
well,
Yeah, you're right.
I was just
Yeah, I
about to
agree.
say I want to ask a couple of the other fellas
Hmm.
how they feel about what you said as far as the materialistic.
So I personally,
Just saying. Love you though.
Nah, you right though, Richard. You right.
Right, for real.
Absolutely freaking right. You're
I'm
absolutely right.
I'm actually drinking
Sosa?
today. Sorry, y'all.
So you frozen.
I know. So I'm about to say that. Is Sosa frozen? I thought I was tripping.
What's cool,
Alright.
Sosa?
All right, well, Sosa, when you come back, we got you. Caesar,
Gotta
it's
put you on
you.
mute.
It's
McGee,
on you.
Yeah, what's good? What up?
how was your Valentine's Day?
It was normal. I just went training. Just treated it like a normal day.
You
dude,
went
good
training
normal.
where?
I'm an amateur boxer, so
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Oh, I know
Yeah.
that's right.
yeah. So I just treat it like a
Chavez
normal
over
day.
there. I know that's right. I ain't mad at you. That's good. That's a good.
What's your stretch?
My stretch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what that means.
What's your length? What's
Okay.
your arm length, my guy?
Oh, my wingspan. It's 71.
71. Ooh.
Yeah. What about
All
you?
right.
I don't know what
Sheesh.
that
I'm
is.
64,
How about
but
that?
All
Are you
right.
64?
hmm
Oh wait, do you measure it like this or like this?
I measure it this way, wide length.
Oh, let me see. Let me see. Shoot, hold up. Let me see.
Can you
Oh
see it? I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah. I do it like this. I'm like 71. Yeah. So we have to measure it. We have to do everything. We have to weigh ourselves.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Get
that.
our
We
height.
man, we got to do that shit. Don't
Yeah,
laugh. It's okay.
yeah. It's the
What
truth.
measure? I don't even know what y'all talking about. I'm so confused right now. I'm
So
just
there's a
No
difference
idea.
between all right. So
I'm
so
so
there's a
lost.
difference between wingspan and height because sometimes
Yeah,
height doesn't always matter for what you are. It doesn't matter what weight
exactly.
class you are. It does not matter what arm length you are. It does not matter what wavelength you are. How fast you can move. Anybody can knock your motherfucking ass out.
Yeah,
So
like Mike Tyson said, like it's a shot that you don't see coming that really gets you.
that really gets you. Anybody has any type of power. That's why I made the
Yeah,
recent video that I made on my TikTok. We all have power that
yeah,
we don't know how to use. You
yeah,
see what I'm
yeah.
saying?
No, yeah, and like
Like
you say yours is only 64, but if you outbox a son, like he's not gonna stand a chance.
exactly. And you feel what I'm saying? You might not know what other skill that I might have to
Exactly.
undermine that or even overmine. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because you might
exactly.
have that boxing skill, but I might have that judo or that wrestling skill to
Yeah,
overlay you so that way I
exactly.
can beat you. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly, because yeah, there's a lot of wrestling. A lot of people don't know this, but there's a lot of wrestling involved with boxing. Because like, especially because I'm like taller and skinny, so I have to fight long. So a person, if he gets in, I'm gonna have to clinch him and kind of grapple for a little bit. And a
You
lot of
got to go
people
into
don't.
that grappling station.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
sometimes
So
people can't handle that grappling station.
yeah,
You feel what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
So
with
yeah. So
people
if I
that
can
wrestle in
outbox you,
judo, like I'm sorry, I was just watching a last night, Ronda Rousey. That bitch wrestled
yeah,
with
Ronda
one
Rousey.
hand.
That's
yeah,
One
that's a bad
against one of the
hit.
best female wrestlers in the world. Now, I don't care what
yeah,
y'all say about the WWE. Yes, it's acting, but at the end of the
yeah,
day, that bitch was in the UFC. You really think she went over there for no
yeah,
reason?
yeah.
Hmm.
Oh,
Exactly.
Think
so
about
she's
that.
in WWE now?
Think about that. Yeah, she just
Yeah,
went back after
I
having a
stopped
baby.
watching that shit
Oh,
like
wow.
Congratulations, by the way, Rhonda. But she just had a baby. She's straight. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I mean
That's
by
right.
celebrities. That's why I brought it up because I follow a lot of celebrities, and some of the things that I say it goes off them because sometimes they be saying some real ass shit. We don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck they be going through. You see what I'm
yeah.
saying? Sometimes some of us try to be just like them or try to be above, but we don't
Mhm.
understand what the hell they're actually going through when we get to that point.
Yeah,
You see
yeah.
what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Exactly.
So we
Mhm.
have to make sure that what we thinking is the same thing that we think they thinking, so that way we can get to that point. Because we're never gonna get to that point saying that the same mindset. You see what I'm
Exactly.
saying? We
Yeah, I
can't
hear
do
you.
that. We can't do that at all. None of us are gonna succeed if we're gonna sustain in the same mindset. Not at
Fact.
all.
Exactly.
I
That's
agree.
going at 12 years old. That's going at 14. That's
Right.
going at 21. That's going at 42. I don't care how old you are. I don't care where you're living at. I don't care what you're doing. As long as you're following your craft and you're following your dream, I commend
Yeah,
you. You
exactly.
see what I'm saying? Because you're doing what you want to do. You're not doing
Mhm.
what society wants you to do. We're
Yeah,
not controlled. You see what I'm saying? And that's what this generation is. The 90s and the 80s and the 70s, we are freedom. You see what I'm saying?
exactly.
And sometimes other people need to understand that. We're not
Mhm.
just here for no motherfucking reason.
take it away.
We need to stand up. All these pictures we got behind us, all these things that we doing is history.
Exactly.
Thunder.
Huh? Look, we got black and
Thunder.
people white together on a video.
Wise words. Wise words.
Duh! Come on. We need to start making history. We need to start doing bigger things because if we're not going to do it, this world is not going to progress.
Say that shit again.
Exactly.
You say
I'm
woke.
done.
Well, it's almost 11 o'clock, aka
You
12
say
o'clock.
woke. Rashad is woke.
You hear me say?
Yes, I do. I see
Well,
I
you
guess
now
that's the
it's time.
topic
Well,
considering our
thank
woke.
you guys. That was
Rashad is
grand.
woke. Facts.
Okay, all right. Thank you guys. That was an example of woke. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Wind Down Podcast.
Oh my God. No. Okay, well, it's 11:51, so we got a couple minutes. Let's play a game real quick before we go. We didn't even play a game. We being so woke.
Yeah.
I'm so
Y'all mad annoying.
yo.
All of y'all mad annoying, but I love all of y'all.
Yo, R, what's your name?
Same.
Huh? My name is
all
Rashad. How are you?
Rashawn. My name's my
No,
real name is
no.
Caleb.
Back that up. It's Rashad. Rashad, not
He
Rashawn.
said
Rashad.
He said Rashad.
Rashawn.
All right. You can
Well,
call me R1 though. I love
Rashad.
that.
happy belated birthday
All right.
to you.
Cause that's my game name. Cause you're gonna face me one day if you play Mortal Kombat or Dragon Ball. I don't care.
Did
But
you hear
Oh,
me?
him is
So,
R1.
Hey,
Go, AP,
well,
what you say?
R1 VXD Entertainment. Y'all know what it is. I stream on Twitch. I stream on TikTok. I don't care. Y'all know what it is. I play any type of fighting game there
any
is.
type of fight, yeah.
Better
That's what up,
promote
that's what up.
shit. You better let them know, Rashad.
Okay, so my birthday just passed, you guys.
And you
Oh,
ain't
happy
tell me
birthday.
shit.
Yes, everybody say
Thank you.
happy birthday to AB.
Take a shot.
One,
Happy
two,
birthday.
3.
I already did.
Happy
About 2 of them.
Happy
birthday.
Birthday. Happy
Thank you.
birthday.
Yes.
Hold on,
I-
everybody shout out their birthday before we shut off the stream though. Cause we need to start doing something special on everybody's birthday and shit since we're not streaming on everybody's birthday.
I know.
We can't just stream on Sundays, y'all.
Something.
We gotta start streaming on the week. Start
I
streaming during the
know.
workday. Let these niggas know what's up.
Oh, yeah. Say that
For
shit.
real, for real.
That's respect.
All right.
Yeah.
We trying to get these subscribers out here, right? So let's go.
For real.
Period. Let's get it. Let's get it. So, Sosa, have you told a friend about a friend and told another friend about the Wind Down podcast?
Oh yeah. Oh, I guess I brought McGee in here.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
in New York, ain't it?
McGee.
So you should have
Yeah.
all the popularity that you got from my guy. So let's go. Let's
Yeah.
get people in
Bring
here.
your friend. Bring your friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell her. Oh, right.
Huh? Did Sosa tell you that we asked about you?
McGee.
Oh, Sosa? He
He's
didn't
Did he
tell
tell
me
you
that
that we
actually.
asked about you?
He didn't actually tell me that.
Yeah,
All
dude.
right.
Bro, you're fucking
No.
capping.
No,
Hey.
you're lying right now.
Hey, you know what's
He
up
capping,
though?
Sosa? He capping?
What up, bro?
McGee, let me tell you something though. You see what that boxing shit that you do right now?
Yes,
Hope you
sir.
get where you going right now, so you do get to the UFC or the MMA, wherever you going, bro. So I can
Thank
see you on the TV.
Thank you, sir. Hey, I won't forget y'all. I'm gonna
Hey, bro.
let y'all
You
know
gotta
what's
you
good.
gotta have them walk you out, bro.
Yeah, y'all
Hey,
finna walk me out?
Hey, so when you get to that point,
yeah.
you ain't gonna forget about the Winding Down
They call.
podcast
No.
because we put you out there. You
Yes,
feel
we
what I'm
would
saying?
definitely
Yeah, of
come and
course.
see you.
I
We
will
will
come
make
to
a
New York
trip
to go to one of your
see you.
matches.
Yes, to come to one of your matches.
Balboa, nigga. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
I have a
saying.
fight in March actually. They're looking at,
Oh.
so there's a fight in March.
Period.
So
Good luck.
they're fighting me an opponent. They gotta put me on the list and all that. So
Hey, so what we could do is
can't
because
wait.
YouTube got that
Congrats.
possibility now. You can start putting that up as clips and stuff, and you can start putting
Oh,
yourself on
yeah.
YouTube as your
oh yeah,
you introduce individual subscriber.
yeah.
See
Yeah,
what
and
I'm
let
saying?
me
for
know
sure.
so I
Put
can
yourself
pull
up
sure.
there, man.
Of course,
I
and
can
Do what
come
you
to
gotta
your,
do.
to let y'all know, like I know I wouldn't be
Yo,
here
McGee.
without y'all. So like,
McGee.
what up?
Aw, thank you, McGee.
I'm so excited for you. I can't wait.
Well,
I'm definitely gonna come.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna get
congratulations.
Want me to hold up a sign and say the world's
Yeah.
greatest? I can hold up the sign, the world's greatest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the
Come on,
world's
baby.
greatest podcast on my shorts. I'll put the world's
Period.
greatest
That's
podcast, the
what I'm
greatest
talking
podcast on my
about. You
shorts.
know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, and don't ever put yourself in the one association, fam. Since you boxing, I just want to say this on stream for anybody. Since
All
you
right, so we
boxing,
got
don't
5
be
minutes.
afraid to put yourself into
We
any
are-
other fighting type because you
okay.
never know where it can get you.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
exactly.
Say
You
that
see what I'm
shit,
saying?
Rashard.
It don't matter
Yeah.
if it's judo and it don't matter if it's wrestling, it don't matter if it's kickboxing.
Yeah.
Try it
No
out,
matter
bro.
if it's stripping.
Yeah, because that's yeah, no, that's because that's
Hey,
what me
I'm
and
just
Sosa
saying
talking
because you
about,
said it to me. You feel me? So I'm gonna say whatever I have to say. I'm a little tipsy, but I'm
No.
gonna say it. You feel what I'm saying? Whatever
Yeah, you're
fighting
good,
style
pretty
that you
speech.
got, make
Yeah,
sure
you're
that
pretty
you
speech.
that you heighten that shit.
So
All
I
right,
said,
look,
wind
listen,
down.
listen. We got 4
All right,
minutes
y'all. Yeah,
left,
we
y'all.
definitely gotta
We
get up
got
out of
4
here.
minutes left.
Tomorrow's the
I'm
Monday. We gotta
tired.
get out of here. I had so much fun with you guys tonight. I missed y'all last week. Wasn't here last weekend. I know Valentine's Day, all that stuff going on.
All right.
Yes, guys, I'm so
Ain't
happy
gonna say
y'all
nothing about
came
that.
tonight. I love
Welcome
seeing
back,
y'all.
McGee. We missed you.
I miss you
I
guys
know.
more.
Glad to see you,
Look,
McGee.
McGee, don't be being a
God dang it.
Hey, before we get off stream, all these
Sure.
people on here, we should probably get together and do some things.
I'm
I'm
gonna come
saying.
to
I doubt
Florida.
it.
Y'all should all
I
come to
already doubt
Florida
it.
this weekend. I'm gonna be in Florida this weekend. Pull up
It's
on your
actually a
girl.
little bit late.
Oh, for real? Yo,
I
did
can't
Sosa
just
tell
pop
you?
up and be like,
Did
you
Sosa
know
Pull up
tell
what,
on
y'all
I'm
your
yet?
going
girl
to
this
Florida next
weekend. I'm
weekend.
gonna be in Delray Beach. Ronnie,
Del
where we
Rey,
stay at?
hold up.
Boca Raton. Where we stay at, Ronnie? Where you live? I say Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge. Ronnie lives in freaking Cuba. I don't know. I don't
No,
need the
Ronnie, where
street.
you live?
Don't do that. We don't
Really,
need to
Ronnie,
do
where
all
you live
that.
again? What is called?
Because that's put my business out too. No.
I was about to call that bitch Burrito. Do you live in Florida?
Don't do that shit.
Burrito.
Ronnie,
Yeah.
where
Yeah,
you
we
live?
in Burrito, Florida.
That's mad.
Burrito.
Y'all being mad weird. Like, ain't nobody coming to get y'all. Ain't everybody watching the damn thing. And y'all not even fucking important enough for
We in
somebody
Florida,
to get
remember
y'all.
that.
I'm gonna tell y'all, don't worry about it. I'm gonna live stream my ass when I get there. As soon as I start, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna tell y'all what street I'm on. I'm gonna street on it.
See, I would be a drunk ass nigga and throw out my address, but I ain't gonna do that either. But
But
you know,
anyway,
Right.
I'm in
2
Atlanta,
minutes.
Georgia. I'm in motherfucking East Point. Y'all know where I'm at. I'm in the real Atlanta. So
I'm
Yep.
in
I
Birmingham.
dropped my
baby.
location. That's what I mean. And if you want to pull up on me, try it. Please do. Please do. Do we have a problem? Do we have a
Do we have a problem?
Hey, you thugging.
Listen. Yeah, listen. I mean, I don't want to tell y'all.
I don't
where
know
I
about thugging around
I
here,
be
but when it
with
comes to
my
Miami
niggas,
Palm Beach, we gonna fuck
okay.
your ass up.
Hold up.
know that.
Yeah,
I be
y'all
with my
thugging now.
niggas shoot
No,
Y'all
it's
thugging
not.
for
all
real.
day.
Pipe
So
down,
bring
bro.
your ass to Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay. Thanks.
Shut up.
So,
Shut up.
2 minutes left. Let's get it.
2
All right,
minutes.
y'all. Wind down. Y'all was dope. Like I told y'all, check in. Next weekend, me and Ronnie gonna be doing a show. AB gonna still be there too.
And y'all gonna be
I'm gonna be
singing.
right on the
AB
motherfucking
gonna
line.
be there still.
Y'all gonna
AB
be
still gonna
singing.
Y'all are gonna see the reunion.
Singing.
Man. Oh, I can't wait to. Oh, me
Then Ronnie gonna run a little vlog on the beach.
On the
Anyway,
Go have fun,
I
ladies. I'll be there the
everybody-
next round.
yes, next one we
Hold
turning
on.
down.
So y'all not gonna invite a water child to the beach? That's crazy.
Rashawn, you know you invited. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
We gotta talk about that on the camera because I always don't know where you at in Florida. Fuck.
Oh,
I got you.
You don't want to do that
Okay.
on live. You don't want
Where
to do
you
that.
at though, AB? Why you not coming? You say he's gonna be in Florida. What's up?
She coming on the
Because,
next trip.
first of all, because Tay is a last minute type of
Putting
person.
people.
You feel me?
Why do we
So
putting
she
people
was
out
telling
there?
me,
I
and
don't
you didn't know anything
understand.
about it, so it was kind of a
Like,
surprise.
Because it happens, Veronica. That's all.
All right,
Mm.
this is
Yeah.
the top. See y'all.
Thank
Good
you,
night.
Sosa.
Thank you.
Good night.
Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah, see you
Rashawn.
guys.
Later,
Thank you,
Sosa.
Ronnie.
Y'all for tuning
Thank
in.
you,
Yeah.
AB.
Wind it
Thank you,
down.
Later, Caesar.
people in the world. Rashawn, you did so good.
All over the world. I want VXD Entertainment all over the world. It will be soon. Trust me.
Come up.
Bye,
we won't forget
y'all.
it.
Have a good
The
night.
come up is real.
All right, see y'all.
Bye.
All right, see you guys.
See y'all. Yeah, wait, get you.
Find down.
Bye, y'all.
Get up, Rashawn. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm so fucking
Bye, y'all.
stupid.